afternoon. So this is our journey of implants, which started with the implant of a horse head in the year 1906 till the present day, where we use the ADI and the Ahmed glaucoma valve in India. And I'll be talking on the newer implants. The current day implants, the communication from the anterior chamber to the distal end plate establishes the aqueous flow, where the end plate is sutured at least 8 to 10 millimeters from the limbus. So the newer devices aim to reduce the size of the implant and also explore alternate routes of aqueous drainage pathways. The iStent is the first one I'll be discussing. It is manufactured by Glaukos Corporation. It's a trabecular bypass shunt, a heparin coated non-ferromagnetic titanium stent, and it is 1 millimeter in length and 0.3 millimeters in height. It establishes a direct communication between the anterior chamber and the Schlemm's canal. In a single sitting, one or multiple stents can be inserted, and it can be also combined with a cataract extraction. Complications with the iStent are hyphema, anterior chamber inflammation, malposition, obstruction, or the need for secondary procedures. This is a meta-analysis of different studies done for the iStent. Most of them show a moderate to good success rate at one year. The indications for iStent will be mild to moderate open-angle glaucoma, pigmentary glaucoma, pseudoexfoliation glaucoma, or ocular hypertension. Angle closure glaucoma of any form is a contraindication. The next is a Schlemm's canal scaffold known as the Hydrus stent, manufactured by Irwin. It is a nitinol material, which is a highly elastic biocompatible material. The device is 8 millimeters in length, and it is placed in the Schlemm's canal to act as an intracanalicular scaffold. The complications are again subconjunctival hemorrhage, hyphema, or peripheral anterior synechia formation. This study of unpublished data with 28 eyes where this Hydrus stent was implanted show a reduction of baseline IOP from about 30 millimeters to 15 millimeters at 6 months. That's an almost 50% reduction. The gold shunt, manufactured by the Solex, it is made of 99.95% of 24 karat pure gold. It is a thin plate with a length of 5.2 millimeters and a height of 68 microns. There are channels to facilitate the aqueous outflow. This directs the aqueous flow from the anterior chamber to the suprachoroidal space. The titanium sapphire laser is also produced by the Solex, which can be used post-operatively to modify the IOP lowering effect of the shunt. Inflammation, hyphema, or a retinal detachment are the complications which are known to be produced. In this study of the gold shunt, it was compared with the Ahmed glaucoma valve. Both the implants showed a success rate of 77% at 5 years. The CyPass microstent, manufactured by Transcend, it is made of polyamide material and designed for aqueous flow from the anterior chamber to the suprachoroidal space again. It is 6.35 millimeters in length, and it is currently used only for research purposes. Aquasys is another implant which is again in the research phase, manufactured by Aquasys. It is a soft collagen tube with an inner diameter of 65 microns. It is placed ab interno so as not to damage the conjunctiva. Ferrofluid implant. Now, ferrofluid is a fluid which contains nanoparticles which are magnetic and suspended in a carrier fluid which is non-magnetic. The nanoparticles are around 10 to 100 nanometers in size. So this implant consists of polydimethyl siloxane with a silicone tube, and this tube is fitted with a capillary containing the ferrofluid. Due to their magnetic properties, these particles act as an on-off valve to control the flow of aqueous, and preliminary studies have been done in rabbit eyes where the implant has been implanted in the inferior fornix. The AC to RS shunt, only animal studies have been done where the aqueous flow is directed from the anterior chamber to the retrobulbar space, and it claims to eliminate the problem of plate encapsulation. So as of now, most of the newer implants are in the research phase and more studies will be required. Thank you.